defeats Jessup 3-7.
Feeling good. That was fun. You know, it was fun to see guys get an opportunity for the first time this season, especially at home. And anytime that happens, it gives me a chance to tell their stories, and that's the best part.
Love that.
Give me packing up my backpack.
Under microscope.
Bring some by. Love it. Hey. Good to see you, as always. We had to talk a little bit to Jan last night about being Polish and Wojciech Gajek being Polish, and they met for the first time last night.
Awesome.
I don't know if you caught it during the game, but they were serving at each other, smiling, talking some trash.
It's always nice to see players interact.
And especially players at two different levels, even in this landscape of men's volleyball, compete with each other, but also have that same kind of volleyball brotherhood that we see so often across the sport.
So.
We are just gonna have coach tonight as a heads up.
I expect nice shorts.
Sorry.
Casual, we're getting heat wave.
Not at Blair, man.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Is it hot out there tonight?
Yeah, I just got back from Blair. I'm gonna go back out there. Yeah, I don't think you were wearing that at Blair.
No.
You
That's my one chance to be.
just go to the press box. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna be there
It's hotter in the press box.
So hot in
You'd
the
think
press
it would be
box.
like shady and nice.
Brutal
No.
in there. Too much carbon dioxide.
We'll be there on Sunday afternoon. So hopefully,
Bruce is over there today?
yes, and he'll be there tomorrow night too.
Where are you gonna be tomorrow night?
Long Beach FC, local soccer team.
Oh, yeah,
Look
there's
at you.
season opener.
That's right.
On the west
That's
side.
nice.
What's going on with baseball right now?
They're down 6-1, top 7.
Okay.
They had a 6-run second inning,
Yeah.
so they've been holding it. 3 pitchers in 3 innings,
What time do they play tomorrow?
6:05,
And then Sunday is
105, yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, all right.
Good evening, everyone. We are here with head coach Nick MacRae. We will start with a statement from coach and then we'll take some questions.
It's just me tonight, LB Nation. Our guys are up. They're signing autographs, so thank you to all the fans that came out and giving a lot of love and support to our guys. For me as a coach, I'm kind of taking a breath, and tonight is the finish of our non-conference segment. So for our entire roadmap, what we talk all the time of training with the end in mind, which is the NC2A tournament. We started this season December 28th, and then it was New Year's weekend. We had the North American Challenge. We had 4 matches, and then that closed the first chapter. And then we started our non-conference, 2 months of that, and we finished 14-2. So tonight wraps up our non-conference 16-match schedule. We have a full 48-hour weekend where for all the guys, they're going to go and do what kind of refuels and rejuvenates themselves, get some family time, get some time away, and then we come back and we start this third phase, which is Big West schedule, Big West Conference, and it's a 5-week burst. It happens fast. And as we all know, the most important match is the next one. We open up with Hawaii. It'll be awesome for the volleyball world. Yet again, a couple sellout matches, and then it's quick. Then it's Northridge, San Diego, Santa Barbara. We finish with Irvine. So that third chapter is quick, and then we move immediately to the Big West Conference tournament, and then immediately to the NC2As. So it's in every other sport, I feel, except ours, like conference happens a lot sooner. For us, the length of our season is spent from a non-conference standpoint. And to go into conference being 14-2, if you give us 5 more points, we're 15-1 or 16-0. That's as best of a place we can be in. So I'm very proud of this 2026 Long Beach State men's volleyball team. And we walk away saying, okay, let's get 1% to 2% better individually and collectively every single day moving forward. Let's go.
Over 2 nights, kind of turn your attention maybe to the opposition tonight. Some of the Jessup guys saying we were here to bring the vibes. They walk away smiling, walk away happy. What's your takeaway from facing a team like the Warriors?
Credit and respect to them. I mean, every young man that plays Division 1 or 2 men's volleyball, I believe there's 60 possible programs. And of those 60 programs, you have 18 guys on a team. So you're looking at, it's about 1,000 young men across the country play NC2A Division 1 and 2 men's volleyball. So there's always going to be good competition. So that's the respect to them. Back to us, leaning on our 5 seniors. So we've got Skylar, who you see quite a bit of. You see Connor Bloom quite a bit, Ben Braun, Dane Hillis, and tonight you saw Island Doty. He's a 4th-year guy, and throughout this season he's been one of the greatest leaders. And behind the scenes, I know we talked about him quite a bit. He runs a great offense. He constantly beats our starters in the training gym. So for me, as the father and coach and mentor, tonight was about Island being fully freed up to run the show with his guys. And now we've crossed off each one of them. So now going into conference, it's back to all 17 mentality. We're going to use all 17 guys, the intention match by match. Yeah, so again, I think you see we played 15 guys on the docket tonight. Coaches can always say, hey, that's my objective, but at the end of it, you also have to execute and to walk out in 3, and you're trying to play and deliver a very competitive, high brand of volleyball. So tonight and this weekend was a big time win for our program.
Hi, Coach. So you kind of mentioned it a little bit with Island. Can you just talk a little bit, went into, him going to start, mentioned you got 5 core guys, the seniors, and getting them to collectively, but what did you see from Island today, and what kind of went into the decision to get him as his first start of this season?
He's been more than prepped, and we're a double sub team, as you've seen. So it's been Jake and Wojciech, and then we double sub in Island and Daniil, and then tonight it was okay, we're going to start with Island and Daniil, and move from there, and we ended up not double subbing. It was, no, it's Island's going to run a 5-1, and go rock and roll. And he heard it after that first set. It's, hey, this was a pretty low clip, hitting nearly 100. It's we need to now execute at a higher level and have a heightened attention to detail. And he settled into the moment. Not that he needed much settling in. Then we hit 450 and 350. So I spoke to him tonight, as I've been speaking to him for years, as if he is the starting setter, and demanded a little bit more, and he executed. So I'm very proud of him.
Definitely, and you mentioned, this is the end of the 2nd chapter of the season. Now we're going into, the 3rd chapter.
Mm-hmm.
It is a blitz. You guys, there's no days off. You guys start off with Hawaii. That's always a competitive one. Obviously, they got the Big West Championship. You guys came in with the national title, but it's not going to be the same as, these last 2 games. So what's the message going to be? Obviously, the guys get a couple of days off, but what's going to be the mentality going into next week? Obviously, it's going to be a big one, and a lot of people are going to have their eyes on that one.
Day by day, taking absolute ownership. And I mean, every single week, and we speak again back to give the whole force. When we go into the final match of the season, as a coach, we're going to go in and, hey, we can still get even better, and we're not putting a ceiling on ourselves. So you, in theory, you've yet to see Long Beach State men's volleyball, this year's team, play our best brand of volleyball because we're constantly striving for more. So naturally, the guys will come in, and when there's a sellout crowd and Long Beach Nation comes in, you see that spark. There's not a whole lot of motivational speeches that are needed. And we spoke on that this weekend as well. It's not my job or our coach's job to be the captains. It's all 17 of our guys have to come in and carry their luggage and take full ownership and be a leader. So you're going to see that next weekend. It is a blitz, to your point, and I mean, going into it, this is going to happen fast. So I'm excited for it. Going to make sure we're not looking too far ahead and handle it one match at a time. I mean, we're going to do more autograph sessions when the season's over. We'll come out and engage the community, but connection within our program, player to player, player to coach, player and coach to self is a big deal, and connection to our community is a big deal. So we strive to have constant daily growth, that's spiritually, physically, and mentally, to have constant daily connection. We strive to have some creativity, as a lot of our guys, and even as coaches, we have a tendency to be perfectionists. So by being able to be creative and kind of free thinkers, we try and have some of that too, and then daily competition. So this tier of pillar of connection is a big deal for us, and our truest members of the community and fans, or family and fans and friends are here tonight.